Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. We're waking up here in the Cibola National Forest in the tall pines, picking up where we left off. It was a nice quiet night last night. So the plan today is we're gonna be heading south into a more remote part of New Mexico, and we're going to be entering the east side of the Gila National Forest. Pretty wild, pretty remote. It's going to be a fun time. And we're going to be entering into a cool little canyon called Chloride Canyon. So we're going to get the rest of this stuff packed up and we're going to be on the way. Alright, we're rolling. Heading to the small community of Winston, New Mexico. Here in Bear Trap Canyon, looks like the road's been washed out at some point. Hopefully we can get through this way. It's a long way to backtrack. Here's a nice old campsite here. Sort of been a great peaceful spot for the night. You can tell this area doesn't get much use. There's a faint track coming down here. The grass is taking it back over. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Rougher. Back to those wide open spaces. That Bear Trap Canyon was pretty cool. Interesting building here, not sure what this place was. Perhaps this was some type of ranger station at some point. Old fire pit here, and there's an old corral down there. Uh-oh, there's someone over here. Oh no, there's not. There's an abandoned trailer over there. I'm getting Breaking Bad vibes here. Somebody sure likes Michelob Ultra. You can see all the mouse droppings everywhere. Ooh, like a 2-inch pile of them. Well, I guess we need to head on. Got a while to go. On to the Gila. Alright, we're on New Mexico Highway 52 South. Funny they call this a highway, but hey, I can dig it. Just rode up on a whole herd of elk. Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you tell me if I'm going the right way? Well, thanks anyways. Our first sign of civilization since we left the VLA yesterday. It's a nice little backcountry detour. Coming up on the mountains of the Gila National Forest. We'll be in there shortly. Right, we're in the small community of Winston here. We're gonna stop and get gas, but I think we got plenty for now. We're coming into the old mining community of Chloride here. And I think there's some interesting things to see here, so we're gonna see what we can find. So this building has been here since 1880. It was the store here. And walking inside is like going back in time. I'm gonna show you guys that. Hopefully it's open. It says open, so check it out. It's like stepping back in time coming in here.
Yeah, to give you a little bit of history on this was built in 1880, built by a man named James Daglish to be the Pioneer Store. He had come from Eastern Canada down to the Southwest for health reasons, and he ran the store between 1880 and 1897. That year he moved his family down to Hillsboro, south of here ways, leased the store out for a number of years. In 1908, he sold the Pioneer Store to the James brothers, and they ran it until 1923. At that time, they boarded up the windows, locked the doors, and just walked away, leaving everything inside, food items included. This building sat sealed like a giant time capsule for over 70 years, and during that time, the bats and the rats were pretty much the only ones inside of it. About 1995, my parents started to do the restoration on this one, and at least 90% of what you see on display was in the building when they first opened it up. Most of the other 10% is from other old buildings we own here in Chloride, and I'm guessing a good portion of those would have been purchased through the Pioneer Store originally. The other thing I think was really wonderful is in 1977, when my parents first discovered Chloride, there were 13 people living in town, and of those, 7 were in their 70s and older, and they were all sons and daughters and nieces and nephews of the people who had built the town. So we were able to learn a lot of the history from those folks. As you're looking around, if there's anything you have questions on or would like more information about, just let me know.
Awesome, thank you. So is this kind of like how it was set up, or did you guys come in here and put it all on display like this?
Well, some of both. My parents came in, when they first started to work on it, they came in and they did very detailed photos of each section of the shelves. And if something was on the floor here, we knew it came off the shelf here, it didn't come from over there somewhere. So once they had the building restored, which they had to take everything out to start working on the structure, the shelves, the sales counters, all the merchandise, everything was taken out. The only thing they didn't take out of the building was the safe, and the only reason they didn't take it out is it weighs 6,000 pounds, so they kind of worked around the 3-ton safe. But then when they started bringing things back in, they used those photos to be able to set it back up pretty much the way it was when it was functioning as a store. We did modify it just a little bit to better display things. That's the speaker for it. That plug would plug in right here. You'd set the dials to the station you wanted to listen to, and then to fine-tune the signal, you had to rotate the antenna.
Oh, that antenna, it almost looks like a musical instrument. All the strings. Yeah, this is an awesome step into the past here. Well, wasn't that awesome getting a personal tour? She said we can go look in this cabin too, it's open. And she also said the road into the canyon is A-okay. So awesome, we're good to go. We're gonna go find a spot for the night after this. But wow, what an awesome piece of history here. Chloride, New Mexico. Another time relic. This old stove. Heading into the canyon and the Gila.
Turn left.
Here we go. Entering the canyon here. If I remember correctly, this road is pretty rough and has lots of creek crossings. Gonna try to find some petroglyphs down here that we missed last time we were in this area. We have officially made it to the Gila. That was all private property we just drove through, and here is the start in the forest into Chloride Canyon. Let's go see what we can find. I think we found our spot for the night. Nestled back in here against this canyon wall. The last time we tried to come into Chloride Canyon, the road was impassable from the monsoon season. So I covered everything like I was talking about. Keeps the dust off everything and makes things a lot better when you get to camp. Yeah, it's a lot better. I forgot about our broken food container. I meant to get rid of that in town. So there's the road we came in on. Here's our camp. Pretty awesome. It's a shame we can't have a fire tonight either in the Gila. Stage 1 fire restrictions here as well. Gotta round up this cat, he's going a little too far. Yeah, I know that he recognizes this spot because this is what he does when he's been somewhere before. He gets a little more brave and goes further away from camp. Hey! Hey, don't you know there's mountain lions out here? Go to the truck. He really likes canyon country. Maybe that's where his ancestors are from. What are you doing up there? Miles kept staring down into this rock right here. There was a big rat in there. We're gonna do the wise thing and pop the hood on the truck. Sometimes it detours them from going in there. There's supposed to be some pictographs in this area. We haven't been able to find them. This is the second time I've looked. I came out here a few years ago. Try to look around some more. Could be anywhere. A massive rock shelter looking area up there. Well, it's starting to get dark. I guess we're gonna end things here and chill for the night. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna be heading further west, deeper into the Gila Forest. So we'll see y'all further down the trail.